Hi, I'm Wes, and I'm the founder of Woven. I was a VP of engineering in a past life, and I founded Woven to make hiring more effective and more fair. And I'm here to talk about scoring. So, you've seen a work simulation, you've seen scenario scores. What do those mean? How do we arrive at those? So, I'm going to share our philosophy. Our true north when it comes to scores is that the same work should get the same score. So we're focusing on validity and consistency, and we're willing to make trade offs against precision if we need to. So that means a 75 is not always strictly better than a 70. They're pretty dang close on average. Yes, they're better, but we're not going to say 75 is always better than 70. We are going to say that 75, if it was submitted 3 months later, was scored by someone different and was submitted by someone with a very different resume, it would still get a 75. Same work, same score. That's what we hold it to. Now, how do we do that? First thing we do is we have two scorers. They're scoring blind to anything about the candidate and blind to each other. So independent scoring. These are engineers who are trained and have to be certified on that scenario in that language before scoring. And they're scoring independently to cancel out any bias or error. We also have them scoring to a very detailed rubric. So think a given scenario might have 20 plus rubric items. And these rubric items are a distillation of expertise down to very objective criteria. So they might be as complex as, did they solve this problem in a functional manner, or did they indicate a missing index on the database would be a likely cause of this specific outage, down to something more simple like, did they remember to complement any part of this pull request when they're doing a code review for a colleague. They're scoring each one of those rubric items. Did it meet the criteria or not? Yes, no, basically. And even if those two scorers agree on the final score, because those rubric items are summed up, they're weighted, some of them are more or less important, and they create a final score. Even if the two scores agree on the overall score, if they disagree on any single rubric item, we actually have a third engineer who's more senior go in and QA that so that you can really trust that even at a rubric item level, it's correct. That means it's going to be very correct at the same work, gets the same score level. Now, that's a lot. You might be thinking, well, I don't have time for all that because senior engineers are not in the market fast. They age like milk, so we got to move fast. We've been doing this a long time. You can escalate any candidate, expedite a candidate, and it's typically turned around within 2 hours. Often it's like 20 or 30 minutes. And if you just let the system run, over 99% of results are returned same or next business day. So you can be confident in moving fast because the score is giving you consistent information and you're getting it fast enough to win those experienced candidates.